1965, 2015, 50 Jahre FCM, lass die Fahne jetzt in Wind wehen. Du bist unser Stolz, heb die Arme, lass den Club leben. Die Bestie war nie weg, es wird für immer unser Club leben. Wir stehen geschlossen hinter dir, die blaue Wand steht für den Osten. Die Fans sind der Verein und verlassen die den Posten. Hand auf Pfosten, komm nach Magdeburg und du kannst es Fieber kosten.
Right guys, here we go, episode number 13 of the club rising with FC Magdeburg. We have been on a really good run. Relegation, not even a consideration now. Where were we? We had that double header when we lost to St. Pauli and then beat Regensburg. We've played 11 since then, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, 11. Losing 4, drawing 1, and winning 6. I think that's right. Considering we lost 3 out of the first 4, our run since then has been pretty good. Goals. We had a 6-3, a 4-2, a 4-1, a 4-3, a 3-2. We're either on it or we're not on it. I have started tweaking a few little things ready for next season, so the shape looks a little bit like this. I've put the youngster in, that regen, Marlon Drews. He's doing really well. Well, for his age, he's doing really well. He's what's he had there? Yeah, 6.92, so I suppose that's decent. He's now 5-star potential. So hopefully a Bundesliga player in the making there. Defensive is a problem at the moment. I need to sort that out. Regan Poole no, he hasn't done okay. He's a 4-star potential. He needs to be my backup no more next year, so that is going to be my main thing. Hopefully I can get Anderson back because he's been in great form. But this man, Callum Gribben, since he has signed, he has scored 1 goal, 7.19, 9 assists. I have been playing him out wide a little bit. He's been crossing as a winger. He started there, but now Tirpitz is in decent form. So I've fiddled with my formation to get him in on the basis that I'm hoping to get him back next season. Today we are taking on Werder Bremen, who have just appointed Carsten Janker. Now they were interested in me. They never actually offered an interview. I have had a few interviews offered. Championship clubs: Sheffield United, Fulham, Preston. I think that's it. And then a couple of German ones in our division. Werder Bremen were interested. They wanted an interview, but I just said no. So what we're going to do today, we're going to play that game today, which is Werder Bremen. I'm going to play them 2 off camera, and then a quick season review. And then Wednesday's episode will be a pre-season, how we've got on, what transfers we made, and then the season opener. So the league table looks like this. I think most people have played. Yeah, so we're there. A win today will see us rise to 7th. I don't think we've been that high. We have been nowhere near. We haven't our highest position of 10th, and that was after match day 3. So here we go. I'm really hoping that we can get a win today. If we can finish up, because the money does, man, it goes up 300,000 every time, which for us is going to be huge. We have dropped in debt. I think we're like 500,000 in debt, but what do we get? I think the bottom club gets 6 million, 7 million, so hopefully we'll be getting around maybe 9-10 million. Alright, here we go. Werder Bremen have had an absolute stinking. I'll show you when the game's finished, I'll show you the the team detail stats, and then you go down to the bottom to get the annual salary. Werder Bremen are top 21 point something million salary a year, and ours is bottom. We do need a little bit more cash next year, just to get that extra bit of quality in defence. A few people have been offered contracts. Tirpitz got a contract. Rother, Haman, the centre half, he's just hopefully going to be a backup. I thought I'd get him in. He wanted less than what he was on now. So I thought I'd offer him. I like to keep a few players in. Here he goes, Gribben. Ooh. I think the one thing is probably his finishing. But 9 assists in 11 games. So with Mallorca save, he didn't really get going till the 3rd season. So he's hopefully next year he will be the man. That's bearing in mind that I get him back. I'll be surprised if I don't. I think when the offer comes in, I'll apply straight away to extend it when it says loans finishing in a couple of days. So we're coming up to half time. It's been a bit of a ball fest, which for us is very unusual because we're either smashing teams or they're smashing us. We have had a couple of great comebacks as well. I think it was Werder Bremen last time. But then there was another one in that little 11 games that I've done there. We were 3-0 down. I think we ended up winning 4-3 or something like that. Can't think up top of my head. I did just smash through the games. 50 gone. What have we got on the bench? Anyone on the bench? Yeah, we're going to leave it as it is. Let's push them forward. Yeah, we'll keep it as it is. See if we can nick a goal. I think we are on top. Drew's actually got sent off in one of the games. He got sent off for a 2-footed tackle after like 4 minutes. Oh, they're through. Is it going to be 1-0? It is. Through ball over the top. To make a change, we're going to have to go. Gribben can come out wide. Tirpitz can go off. Let's get Shabeni on. We'll play him as a target man. We're on 20 to play. Bit of a ball fest here. We've got to play 10 minutes. Are we going to get? Let's have to do another. So have to do something else. Let's get Low Kemper on. He will be leaving in the summer. Just when we changing formation, I can't have 4 strikers in my squad. Come on, here we go. Sarpete, strike. Oh, are they going to break on us? No. Are we going to get the ball back? We're going to get another chance. Oh, what's he doing? Oh, okay. Puel. Rothet. Just happens a little bit too much, that stupid punt. Still going to be ours. Come on. Yes, it is. Shabeni. Oh, he's one that I'm undecided what I'm going to do with him. He was my big money transfer, like 300 grand. He hadn't really hit the high notes. We have got Beck, who's probably at his peak. Here we go. He's in. No, he's not in. And that is that, I think. No, that's it. To be fair, we played all right then. We played all right. I'm going to say unlucky. The board absolutely loved me. So we're 12th. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to play Armour Bielefeld and Ingolstadt. I think they're top, are they? Are they top? Oh, no, they're going to finish second. Probably finish second. And Bielefeld, who are fighting for their lives. We'll play them 2 games, come back, review the season. What I will do for you right now, though, there's the salaries. So there's ours, not even 4 million, look. So we're way behind, 1.3 million behind Jan Regensburg and Werder Bremen there. So I'm hoping we need to be at least in here next year. But they haven't offered us anything yet. What do we get for rules? So we want to be finishing 10th. We can get to 10th. 9.5 million, look. Or 11th. What are we in now? What are we now? Are we 12? Something like that. Yeah, we're 12th. Very tight. Potentially, we're not going to probably go any lower than 14th. What does 13th get? 13th gets 8.2, yeah. So we'll come back, guys, after the season's done. Hopefully, we've finished. I'd be happy with a top 10 finish. That would be fantastic. Right, guys, see you in a bit. Right, guys, we are back in business. A really weird end of the season. 3, including the Werder Bremen game, 3 forgettable games. We sneaked that 1-0 with a 75 minute goal. We had a decent point at home. At least we're not conceding. After that one, I've gone back to the 4-2-4 for the second half of that one, and then for this one. I can use Gribben as a winger anyway, and he's still playing well. But we finished really boring games. They were second. We've ended up finishing 10th. We get the league table up. So the season review, we will rank outsiders. Come on, Matty. Having a mare. Right, here we go. And we finished 10th. So what we've 13 off there and 13 off there. So bang in the middle. I think we're going to be pretty strong next year. If I can get the couple of players in, I need some centre halves desperately. Squad wise, you know, Zentner, the goalkeeper, is awesome. Debatable whether they'll be able to get him back on loan. Here's Oliver. When's his contract? He's got contract still. We're not paying. Yeah, we are paying his wages. That shouldn't be a problem. Who else is up? He'll be released. Won't be renewed. Definitely won't be renewed. He has an absolute mare. Panic. Well, no, what a panic bar. We needed a body. Because my youngster still. I don't think my youngster's going to be good enough. Gribben, definitely try and get him. Anderson Emmanuel's had a poor end to the season, but potential 4.5. When's he got a contract? No, so hopefully we might be able to pick him up again on loan, if not buy him. I don't know what money the board's going to give us. Brunt's the goalkeeper I want to keep, but doesn't want to stay. Best, I'll try and get back again. Lohkemper, no, he'll be released. Benedin, left back, probably not. He's on 3,600 a week, and he's been quite poor, even though his stats are all right. His attributes, he hasn't really performed. Muller never really played for me. He ain't bad, but just not up to the standards. And we're just playing with ball winners. He's going to Karlsruhe, so he's on his way. Sir Sarpi, even though he's been sent off twice, has done all right. I will try and get him in. He's a friend. Didn't cost us a penny in money either. Haman signed new contract. Kozak will try and offload. Butson, Schmid, Duket, Tirpitz will all stay. Backups. Burnich probably won't get, even though he's got decent stats. He's done alright actually, depending on what he costs us, because we are paying him £5,500 a week, and with him not being a ball winner, I might not try and renew him. Leon Henk, I'll keep just as a backup. I don't think he's going to turn into anything. Just say 3.5 stars. But we'll see. We'll see about that one. Zilalem, I might try and offload. He's one of our top earners, and he's worth 240 grand. Just because I'm not going to change the shape. I think I'm going to keep with the ball when he's in the middle of the park. Shabeni's had a decent end, so he's probably played himself back in. He has got decent stats. To be fair, he's got 12 in 14. I know 13 have been subs, so I will look to keep him. And then Rother, definitely just signed a new contract, had another decent season. And then Marlon Drews, he has just been awarded not just the leagues or the teams, but the German under-17s Player of the Year. So what I'm going to do next year, I'm just going to play him regardless. I'm only playing him as defensive fullback. All his stats look a rocket in. He's already 6 foot, great physicals, really good mentals. It's just these technicals. But to be fair, his tackling's 15. I only need tackling and marking. So hopefully he is going to be a superstar next year for us. The awards: Christian Beck, Player of the Year, 16 goals in 27. I think he might be peaking. What's he going to be? Let's get him on a coaching course. Shove him on it. Goal of the season, Sarpis. Let's have a little look at her. Can't remember this one. Oh, I think, was it a volley? Half volley from miles out? This was in a game that we got, I think we got battered like 6-3. Here we go. Gribbons, corner. Oh, it's like Beckham to Scholes. Yeah, it was. Beckham to Scholes against Bradford City. So, Regan Poole signing the season. I'll keep him. He has signed a new contract. It's on £5 a week. I think if I try and sell him, I think an English club will snap him up. So I'll just see what I can get in. He's only 20 though, so he's going to have some developing. Lost in the first round. Average attendance. I wonder what our average attendance is like. Where are we? Nuremberg. They got 50,000 seat stadium. Some big ass stadiums in Germany. We're right, so you know, for a smallish club with the lowest budget, which we have got the crowds. Dynamics, all good, which you'd expect. Team meeting, what am I going to say? Top half. Too ambitious. Great way to finish the season. That never goes well. To summarise the board, like with the leadership qualities you are demonstrating. Haman's missed a lot. Gam. Oh, look at him. 16-year-old. 4.5 star. Some of these, because we have got decent youngsters. My youth intake this year weren't as good, but there were still 3 or 4. So if we just go in the under-19s, I am going to look at in the summer as well everyone who's like 2-star. So if we go on reports, I hate having a big squad, so all ones up to about there will probably all go. Maybe keep the one that's 14 because he ain't got decent physicals. No, he's only 5'6". No, so all them will go because I always think if your squad's big, then there's going to be some element of rotation to get them games in. So I like to keep the under-19 squad as small as possible so they get as many games in as possible. They finished 11th, which... Do we play Dortmund? Just survived relegation. Oh, get that off. Remind me tomorrow. But considering we're playing, you know, Leipzig, Hertha, Wolfsburg, Hanover, Bremen, Hamburg, we've done all right. And there's a lot of youngsters in there. We didn't have anything at the start, so this is sort of like the youth intake from last year and this year. And we've got a few that are sort of like 4.5s. Need to start trying to. It's going to be difficult to give them game time, but they are very young. Look, they're only 15. They can't even play. As soon as they turn 17, I might start trying to get them in and give them some game time. I haven't been given my budget yet, so I'll just see if it pops up on this screen. Here we go. Woo, 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 woo. Here we go. So 135. Oh, bloody hell. I've got it on continue, so every 10 seconds it goes. Where are we? So we were 5 grand. So basically they've given us 50 grand extra. 55, because we were 5 grand over. And then a transfer budget of 1.79. So I'm going to try and hopefully get some decent centre halves in with that. It might mean then putting it over to the wage budget so I can get some players in on either on loan or free transfers. So what I'm going to do, guys, I will end it there. I'm going to play the rest of the pre-season out, and then hopefully we'll get a game, the opening game of the season with all the pre-season stuff. This is obviously going out today, which is Tuesday. I've got something different for Wednesday. I don't know if I'm going to do 2 videos, depending on if I can get it done. I've got an England. I've done my own World Cup squad. Nothing to do with FM. Just what I would pick if I was Gareth Southgate ahead of him picking his squad on Wednesday. So I've done my own little squad with a couple of little how I would play. and bits and bobs. So that's definitely gonna come out Wednesday morning before Gareth announces his squad. I might do with that. I might do an episode. If not, this will be out Thursday, and then the Chelsea save will be on Sunday, which is proving to be very, very difficult. Trying to get English players in has been very difficult. Okay, thanks for watching, guys, and we will see you at the next one. See you later. One last thing, guys. Also, I forgot to mention, I today got up to 1,000 views. It's been going exactly 4 weeks today. So thank you to everyone who subscribed so far and watched my Magdeburg series. Thank you very much. And if you would like to see more, please subscribe to the channel, and I will definitely see you at the next one. Cheers.